Webmasterradio.fm proudly presents the longest-running program on affiliate marketing. Welcome to Affiliate Buzz. Our hosts, James and Arlene Martell, are here to inspire, inform, and motivate you with expert insight, interviews, and information that will increase your bottom line. Advance your affiliate marketing efforts every week on Affiliate Buzz. Now, please welcome James and Arlene.
Hi, it's James Martell here, and welcome to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz. It's great to have you with us. Arlene is away today, but I do have two very special guests on the line. Sarah Bundy, the founder and CEO of All Inclusive Marketing, a full-service digital marketing agency, and Webby nominee Aftab Ghulam, and we're going to be talking about wearable technology. We've seen them, we've heard about them, Google Glass, the new Hot Watch. Definitely technology on the horizon, and we're going to have a conversation about how this may be an opportunity for affiliate marketers coming up. Now, Sarah is an award-winning performance marketing specialist and is the founder and CEO of several successful businesses in the affiliate marketing space. Her blog, sarahbundy.com, is listed in the top 25 affiliate marketing blogs of 2012. She teaches at both the Online Marketing Institute and the School of Internet Marketing. Her passion is in helping small businesses grow and flourish. She is a resident of White Rock, BC, and is currently publishing her first book, The Art of Performance Marketing. Now, Aftab Ghulam has received a Webby nomination for citizen journalism, his website that he created with a small and brilliant team that went up against titans like CBC Radio 3 and the Huffington Post. Today, this gadget geek is very excited about the arrival of wearable technology. He sees a world where his love of photography and technology converge to offer new and exciting points of view along with an abundance. Now, Sarah and Aftab, both of you, welcome to the Affiliate Buzz.
Hi.
Thanks so much, James.
Now, this is a very interesting conversation. We've all seen the hype online about Google Glass, and I do know there's a number of other emerging technologies that, as they're called, or as we can wear them. We can wear them as glasses. There's things that can be built into our clothing. Of course, there's the watches. Let's dig into this. Maybe I could start off with the Aftab. What is wearable technology?
Well, wearable technology is something that we already use in terms of, like, imagine your smartphones. And imagine using an application on your smartphone and just transfer it basically into a format that you can wear, whether it's a wristband, a watch, eyewear, eyeglasses, or even potentially jewelry or an accessory of some sort. So basically, it just fits seamlessly into your lifestyle, and that's the idea behind wearable technology.
Sir, do you see an opportunity upcoming here for affiliates?
Absolutely. I mean, the industry this year is predicted to be about a $4 billion industry, and over the next 5 years, we're looking at probably a $30 to $50 billion industry. And these are just estimates at this point. So, yes, it's definitely an opportunity.
I think that's a really great statement actually to make there, well, Aftab, just about the earning opportunity for affiliates. Now, there's twofold on this, and there's two takes that you can take from an affiliate marketing standpoint. One is the question of, is there an earning opportunity for affiliates? Absolutely, yes. Selling wearable technology, like Aftab just said, in the next few years, it's supposed to be a $50 billion a year industry. So the earning opportunity, especially if you're getting in now as an affiliate, is really, really strong. On the other side, the sort of more strategic question, and this is where I'm interested in where this might go into the future, is on the merchant side, on the buyer side, on the consumer side, how are consumers in the future going to be purchasing through wearable technology, and how can that be tracked back to affiliate referral links or through affiliate referral links, or what will the tracking mechanism be? So if, for example, someone is wearing a pair of Google glasses and they see someone walking down the street and they love their shirt and they say, glasses identify shirt or buy shirt, in the future, it makes sense that someone will be able to see, I want to buy that shirt, and then they can buy it directly from their glasses. Now, if that does happen, They'll obviously need a profile attached to wherever they can buy it to. I don't know how that would look yet. Maybe Aftab has some suggestions on how that might look. But then again, if this is the future of how consumers are going to be purchasing through a watch, through their glasses, and they can buy, how can that then be tracked back to affiliates if this model is going to work in our space?
Sounds like a little bit of I Dream of Jeannie. Get back to she blinks her eyes and something happens. I'm curious. It's a very interesting thing to think about, because from the tracking point of view, if you've got a pair of glasses on and there's really, I don't know, I guess I believe there's a mouse click on one of the I don't know what you'd call them, but the side of the glasses. How do you actually do the click?
I think you just tap the side of the glass arm. I mean, this is changing daily. People who are developing for glass at the moment are, scrambling with the sort of daily updates that are going on, where things get removed, things get added, and so it's a little bit of the Wild West in this space at the moment. But in terms of actually how do we track things, I'm just going to take a guess here, and maybe perhaps, see something like near field communications featuring quite large in the space. And how that actually works with affiliate marketers is more your space. But in terms of the wearable technologies, I mean, I think there's going to be so much opportunity for tracking.
Well, from my perspective, it'll be really, really interesting to see kind of how merchants will start to communicate and reach people who are wearing wearable technology. So, I recently put up a blog post that actually Aftab, you contributed the content to on sarahbundy.com. There's a whole article on what is wearable technology. There's some picture examples of the types of technologies, what this technology can do. So as an example, you can, record in real time from your point of view something that's happening. You can have conversations with friends through Google Glass and see them, use a GPS on Google Glass. You can look up airline flights in real time with Google Glass. And so if this is all doable now, if you're going to be able to walk down the street and somehow Google Glass integrates all of your social channels and your connections in the social space and says, hey, from 6 degrees of separation, a little square box goes around a person who's walking down the street and says, hey, this one is friends with XYZ person on your LinkedIn profile or XYZ person on a Facebook group. I mean, the potential is there for something like that to happen. So it's kind of scary and eerie how we can connect, how things will be connected in the future. And yes, I think it's possible. From a consumer standpoint, how are merchants then going to feed, let's say they walk by a store, you look at something that's on the shelf, let's say you walk by the Gap, you look at something on the shelf, and then depending on your, if Gap can identify where you actually are and that you're in front of their store, you can somehow use your wearable technology to recognize that. Can you be fed then a coupon code in real time while you're standing outside the store that'll drive you into the store and purchase something? So it'll be interesting to see how merchants and sellers respond to that.
It does. Well, it does. And what it reminds me of as well, wasn't that long ago when Bluetooth came about for the mobile phones, and all of a sudden there was all this rage that they would be pushing us coupons and different things on our phones, and that has happened a little, but it never really took hold, at least not in my world, not the people that I know too much. Now, you're saying, Sarah, here, and I guess we could probably delve into a whole conversation about privacy, and I know you and I had a chance yesterday, Sarah, to talk a little bit about privacy and, how much exactly do we want to share on the net. How comfortable would you be, Sarah, having your phone turned on, full on, or your Google Glass, to the point where it knows exactly where you are 100% of the time, so that a Nordstrom's or, a local retailer can serve you up a coupon?
That's a really good question. I think it depends on the individual people, and it will be interesting to see privacy settings, how they can adjust and who can access them. So as an example, what we were discussing yesterday was that people, if you're using your mobile to take a picture of your kids and you're uploading that picture to, say, Facebook or to Instagram, depending on how you've set your settings on your mobile device, some people can actually track where you live, where your kids go to school, particular things like that. And it's kind of a really scary thought, So do you want to have access to that? Will wearable technology allow that type of exposure to anybody, or will it somehow be able to segment who can access that information? Will it somehow be, you allow on an individual basis, yes, I only want Gap to identify where I am at particular times. Because if you think about Foursquare kind of can identify where you are based on your geographic location and tell people, hey, this person is at this cafe right now. So that same technology exists kind of everywhere, whether we think about it or not. So I just wonder what might happen with wearable technology privacy settings and how customizable it will be into the future to protect things like our kids, but not necessarily protect us from messages and communication pieces that we would like to receive. And then the other side of that too is you're correct in saying, yes, to a mobile device, people are not really getting text message coupons and things like that so much. However, on apps, that is something that is being realized. And if you even look at Retail Me Not as an example, they are looking at rolling out or have already rolled out, I know this is one of their major initiatives right now, apps, a Retail Me Not app, where depending on where you are, you do get pinged if you're in a store and you would like to look up a coupon code or it identifies it. Yeah, so that technology is coming into existence right now or already does exist. So it just makes me wonder, how is that going to adapt to wearable technology?
Exciting stuff. I could see we are up against the break. We'll be right back.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
If you're constantly struggling to find more customers, revenue, or hours in the day, Infusionsoft can help you have the business you've always wanted. For over 10 years, Infusionsoft has been helping business owners just like you find the financial freedom and peace of mind you've been searching for.
I'm Scott Martineau, co-founder of Infusionsoft. If you're struggling to find more customers, more revenue, or more hours in the day, Infusionsoft is the proven solution you're looking for. Infusionsoft, the only all-in-one sales and marketing software created specifically for small businesses.
Learn more at www.infusionsoft.com/radio.
Building better search engine rankings takes the right formula. Tracking those rankings is super simple. All you need is authoritylabs.com. Authority Labs uses automated daily rank tracking tools to monitor your site's performance or leverage their API to build your own tools. No matter what animal-labeled algorithms affect your ranking, you should be using Authority Labs. Unlimited users for no additional cost and white labeling can help keep your clients updated and save countless hours of creating reports. Whether you're running sites with just a few or millions of keywords, what you need is authoritylabs.com.
I'm John Ball, and I'm one of the founders of Page One Power. Page One Power is a custom link building firm based in Boise, Idaho. We increase search rankings and web traffic for world-class brands and mom-and-pop shops all around the globe. Our link building strategies work because we focus on relevancy and quality, and we don't outsource anything. Our in-house staff of professional writers and researchers is the best in the industry. We're the link builders you've been looking for. Visit us today at pageonepower.com.
It's time to start jamming and spamming with the founding fathers of SEO. Decades of combined SEO expertise give their take on the world of SEO. SEO Rockstars, only on webmasterradio.fm.
Time now to hear some more Affiliate Buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Arlene is away today, but I do have Sarah Bundy and Aftab Ghulam on the line, and we're talking about wearable technology and if there is an opportunity here for affiliates. Now, Aftab, if I may ask you, could you give us some more examples of wearable technology?
Sure. If you look at, say, something like a Nike wristband that you've probably seen people wearing, so that has an accelerometer built into it, and basically it'll track your movement. So for people who are looking to, say, shed a few pounds, they could wear this, and this will connect up with your smartphone. And so you have the data on your smartphone, and you can track over time how much you're walking, how much your movement, and so you can see how many calories you've burned over time. There's another similar product called Jawbone Up, and that will also monitor your sleep patterns. So where you get into deep sleep or light sleep, you can actually set your alarm. So within a 20-minute window, it will actually wake you when you're in a light sleep, because we tend to be disoriented if we wake up in the middle of deep sleep. So Yeah, there's so many potential applications with wearable technology, and every day I see something new. For example, yesterday something came in, and it was a company called Beartech, and they produce gloves for motorcycle riders, for snowboarders, and for skiers. And so it's very difficult to change, a song on your MP3 player when you're riding a motorbike. So basically, they've created a way to forward, skip songs just with gestures in the glove. And I think that will be a fun technology for people that are out on the slopes or. And it seems as though, the space just keeps innovating in a way that's just so exciting. And a couple of days ago, I had a look at the Hot Watch, and you can actually answer a call directly from your watch. You can control the watch with certain gestures. So if you decide to ignore a call, there's a hand gesture for that. If you decide to take a call, there's a hand gesture for that. So there's a lot of very fun applications with wearable technology.
I'd probably run into a lot of trouble with that, not taking the call. I get in a lot of trouble for that.
Or accidentally calling someone if you use a hand gesture that wasn't meant to be used.
That's right. Now, Sarah, let me ask you if I could. Would it be fair to say that we're talking about wearable technology now? I guess from an affiliate point of view and a merchant, I would imagine merchants would be looking to this technology as a possible way to maybe add it to existing products or to increase or add to product lines. But from the affiliate perspective, we're always looking for innovative ways to increase our revenues and our reach. Sarah, have you had a chance to really think about this a little bit more from the affiliate perspective?
Sure.
Sorry, Aftab. Just in regards to the affiliate side, them being interested in promoting it. So I think the earning opportunity right now comes from just sort of like Aftab becoming sort of more familiar with what wearable technology is, the different applications for use, and the different types of buyer types that can benefit from them. So, potentially blogging about, let's say you're a snowboarding site. This is the example of what Aftab was doing with the gloves. Just really understanding what the wearable technology pieces that are coming out that you can feature on your sites can be, and finding the right providers that will pay you a good commission to promote that. That's a really good earning opportunity. In regards to the wearable technology themselves, I personally have not wrapped my head around yet how.
Oops, I can see we've lost Sarah. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
More Affiliate Buzz coming up after we hear from our sponsors.
I'm John Ball, and I'm one of the founders of Page One Power. Page One Power is a custom link building firm based in Boise, Idaho. We increase search rankings and web traffic for world-class brands and mom-and-pop shops all around the globe. Our link building strategies work because we focus on relevancy and quality, and we don't outsource anything. Our in-house staff of professional writers and researchers is the best in the industry. We're the link builders you've been looking for. Visit us today at pageonepower.com.
Ever wondered how you could have access to your own SEO expert, paid search specialist, or social media wizard? Looking for help with your affiliate, display media, or email marketing? Look no further than the folks at Fang Digital Marketing. Fang Digital specializes in both paid and organic search, social media, display, and mobile advertising solutions, and is staffed by industry veterans from Google, Yahoo, and one of the industry's most influential PPC experts. Fang Digital's award-winning staff stays on top of the latest in digital trends and offer tailored solutions so they can audit your progress and build a roadmap to your success. Learn more about their
Are your online campaigns getting more clicks than conversions? Then you need to sign up for Conversion Conference East 2013, happening September 30th through October 2nd in Boston. If you want to start increasing revenue and stop wasting money, you ought to be at Conversion Conference East 2013. Discover why Conversion Conference was selected as one of 2013's must-attend conferences by Under 30 CEO, and why over 900 leading companies send their marketing teams, web designers, and executives. What's more, webmasterradio.fm listeners listeners get a 10% discount on their pass. Simply register online at conversionconference.com with promo code WMFM or click through the Conversion Conference banners on the webmasterradio.fm website. Wouldn't it be nice to invest less and convert more? See you at Conversion Conference East 2013 in Boston, September 30th through October 2nd. Sign up with promo code WMFM for 10% off registration right now at conversionconference.com.
Time now to hear some more affiliate buzz on webmasterradio.fm. Here's James and Arlene.
Arlene is away today, but I do have Sarah Bundy and Aftab Ghulam on the line. We're talking about wearable technology and if there is an opportunity here for affiliates. I guess I would probably have to guess it. The most popular wearable, or at least the most talked about wearable technology right now, and let me put this over to Aftab, would be Google Glass. Now, a lot of people are saying, this is a gimmick, and there's a lot of issues with, being distracted while you're driving wearing Google Glass, or even walking down the sidewalk. What's been your experience, and what do you know about the Google Glass technology, and where do you think it's going to end up?
Well, right now, in its current state, it's not exactly the most pretty format, but I think it is considered an experimental piece at this point, and definitely for us geeks out there and first adopters out there, there's an incredible amount of excitement about this, and really it's just the potential applications for this. And when you think about those applications, they could be medical, they could be sporting, they could be in the instructional, coaching field, education, fashion. Really, there is no limit to what we can use this kind of technology for. Just on a day-to-day level, you can get navigation from this, your basic feeds from your social media, your email, and you can ask. Because it is voice control, so you can ask it questions, and basically you're asking Google. Which is great. There are companies out there that have kind of played with the idea of what Google Glass will look like. So, for example, there's a company based in San Francisco called SourceBits, and they've kind of mocked up a design for a very attractive version of Google Glass. So I'm sure the adoption rate will become much higher once those products become attractive. So if you look at a company like Apple that really introduced us to just the most sexy, beautiful industrial design there is out there, we now kind of expect that from all of our products. And so Google Glass in the format that it's in certainly won't fly. But I think once it shapes into something more attractive and it doesn't look quite so cyborg looking, I think definitely the majority of the market will definitely want to get their hands on it. In terms of its pricing, right now it's $1,500, and that's only if you're accepted into the Explorer program, or at the moment if one of the Explorers, invites you as a friend to join that program. But they're estimating that the price would drop to around $299, basically, by the time it actually comes out commercially.
It's very interesting. I'm just looking on Tech Radar here, and I'm looking. It says essentially Google Glass is a camera, a heads-up display, a touchpad with a battery and a microphone built in. So let me throw this over to Sarah here. You and I would imagine Ghulam as well, we spend a great deal of time in front of our computers, as do, I'm sure, the listeners. And this does sound like a pretty interesting way to go. Now, we're always talking about, and you and I chatted about this yesterday when we were talking about kids and the need to separate business from social. This seems to me that it could potentially have the ability to blur the lines a little bit more, or maybe this is a good way to, to maybe separate it a little bit further, because now you can. Let's face it. If Google Glass is a camera, you could take a photo. Of course, it's connected to the internet. I would imagine you could probably tie into Skype, if not now, probably in the future. And it has a microphone built in. I think could possibly even obsolete some cell phones. Now that I think about it, what do you think, Sarah?
It's actually, that's why I'm so obsessed over wearable technology right now, because I actually think this is. I'm almost thinking beyond mobile at this point. Seeing the realization that people are not going to want to walk around holding a phone to their head or having a phone in their hand Now, obviously, people do use earbuds and things like that. But if you don't have to hold something and instead you can wear it, that's a massive advantage, to me at least. You reduce the risk of leaving your phone on the table, of losing your phone if you're wearing it as a watch, if you're wearing it as your glasses, for example, right? In regards to whether it will blur the line between work and social life more, I kind of picture wearable technology more as what Apple can do for people. So yes, Apple can allow businesses to function more efficiently or stronger, but it was initially built to be more of a fun tool. It's great. It was designed so that people in a particular type of industry, such as photographers, animators, videographers, people who have that more creative side and have that more fun side, even the social people in digital and social space, can really benefit from it. So I think this is going to come into the marketplace as more of a fun tool, more of a fun product. But then it might evolve into particular things. And I can see down the road some businesses being able to remove some of the work stuck at your desk type of environment and be able to take those Skype calls and do those group conference calls from a device like this while you're on the go. So I think I do see that coming into the future.
It seems to me as well that this might be a little glimpse ahead, that in the topic of Google Glass, if you were wearing them, and let's say you're in Maui, one of my favorite places on the planet, and you've got a built-in camera with a microphone. I mean, are we getting to the place, Aftab, you think, in the future where we'll be able to push the button on the side of the glasses, shoot a video, we have a microphone, maybe tie into some voice recognition, just take that video, add a bit of text to it, and hit a button and upload it into YouTube?
Absolutely.
Instant content?
I think you won't even need to hit any buttons. I think you'll just be, telling it what to do. And really the idea behind it is that you are hands-free. And just to give you an idea of how pervasive this is, last year, Microsoft, put in a patent for their version of a glass, or a heads-up display rather, called Kinetic. Locally, we have a company here called Recon Instruments, and they've built a similar heads-up display, which is already pre-selling for about $500 for basically that caters towards triathletes, so cyclists and runners, and built in there's a heart rate monitor and a whole bunch of other technological applications that athletes can track their performance over time. We'll be able to share what we see. So, for example, Sarah and I actually met over a Google Hangout, and just yesterday, somebody actually hacked into Google Code and actually created, a way to have a Hangout. And so, essentially, what we're doing right now, we'd be able to do through Hangout.
Sarah, if I could, now that's very interesting, Aftab, and the technology. For years now, people said, well, the internet is changing so fast. And I would think for the first part of the last decade, that was not really that true. But take a look at what's going on in the last year or two, and how this technology is just coming on so strong in so many areas. Things seem to be growing exponentially in all directions. Sarah, how would you say in maybe 30 seconds or less somebody could begin to, where should they focus? How are you going to keep track of wearable technology, and what are you going to do to pay attention to this?
Well, there's a few leaders in the space, Aftab being one of them, and fortunately for me, a good friend of mine, so I can sort of pick his brain. But Aftab does have a blog as well. There are some people who blog about this. I do have a post up, actually, courtesy of Aftab as well. Again, if you go to sarahbundy.com/the future of wearable technology, you'll see some useful links that he sent over in regards to different products that are out there, such as Google Glass, the Nike Plus Fuel Band, all the different suppliers that are sort of investing in this right now. There's also a couple of conferences that were brought out in the last year or two, Wearable Technologies Conference and Wearable Tech World. So different periodicals are going to be coming out, different conferences, and industry leaders will start to emerge. And I think it's just important for people who are interested in this space to keep tabs on what is going on through those people, because they are sort of the ones that are spearheading this and have the in a lot of cases.
Sarah, would you mind really quickly, we're right at just about out of time, share your contact information, and Ghulam, share your blog as well if you'd like. Sarah first?
Sure. So Sarah Bundy, check out allinclusivemarketing.com. And you can email me at Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, at allinclusivemarketing.com.
And Ghulam?
You can find me on Twitter at Aftab Ghulam, so AFTAABGULAM.
Terrific. Sarah and Aftab, thanks so much. And to our listeners, thanks for listening to another edition of the Affiliate Buzz.
This has been a presentation of WebmasterRadio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of WebmasterRadio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of WebmasterRadio.fm is prohibited.